Welcome back to another edition of Let's Play WWE 2004. And at this point, you know by now who I'm going to be joined by. And that's Sam.
Yo, what up, G?
It feels like it's been a while since we dialed it back in WWE.
Yeah, about 13 years.
Very funny.
I try.
So now we're doing a show from merry old England.
Alright, fish and chips.
Let's try not to offend anybody this show, huh?
Okay, let's try. I like England though. They have good stuff.
Yeah, no owls. Oops.
No owls.
Did I offend somebody?
Spoiler alert.
I hope I didn't offend anyone.
I hope you did.
We always do. Okay, so Martin Stone gets to be the guy who gets jumped by Samoa Joe tonight.
It's gotta be somebody.
Yep, even in England. Match is gonna suck though, because I just realized Joe's not popular in England. What did we do last week? Oh, Maven.
What did we do last week?
Maven turned heel on Stevie Richards.
Oh, we have to have some big Maven angle then.
Yeah. Maven and Stevie are two.
We'll call it Mangle.
Maven and Stevie are feuding.
Let's have Maven beating a job guy, and then we'll have Stevie Richards come out and like confront him or whatever.
Well, that works.
That's a good. Who can Maven beat though?
I got Extreme.
Oh, okay, that works.
Yeah, I got two local guys. One for Kane too. If
Maven's a local guy too, pretty much. We just take him with us. He's a local guy that we just take on the road.
Yeah. Poor Maven. Oh wait. Yeah, we got one for Kane if we want one, or two for Kane if we want one.
That's good.
Let's drop this match a little bit because Joe's Samoa Joe and he doesn't need 8 minutes to beat a guy. 6 minutes to beat a guy. I know you're gonna hate this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
The shit team against the Steiners?
Actually, I was gonna say the Bashams. Maybe against Rosie and the Hurricane.
I'm okay with the Bashams now, I guess. I'm okay with the Bashams.
I apologize to Rosie and the Hurricane. I applaud them for being team players and putting over the Bashams. I guess they know it's on Heat, so nobody's watching. Lillian, you take the mic and interview them.
The only thing worse than being on Raw and in England is being on Heat in England.
Yeah, because nobody's watching. Actually, the only thing worse than being on Raw in England is being on Raw in Toronto. Or wherever we were a few weeks ago. Quebec, sorry.
Ouch. Oh yeah, then they go, we can understand you,
Yeah. You remember.
Oh yeah. I understand your English, eh?
Yeah, your English is too good for us.
Basically.
Exclude. When was the last time? No. Okay. Okay, women it is. Because these women are too good to be featured on the real show. Ivory and Jacqueline.
Ouch.
Because who wants to see them? I still can't believe Goldberg's fucking leaving. Yes, I know you. Yes, I know you, the viewer, may not know what we're talking about, but if you don't, that's because we found out in the run-up to this show that Goldberg actually signed with New Japan, and that means that once his contract expires, he's gone.
Good riddance.
So fuck him.
You would.
You'd want me to.
No, I would not. You just volunteered to. Why did the WWE release Charlie Haas?
Because he ran out of people to impersonate. Fuck, what's... Oh, Jazz. They're looking for help. And they're going for Ivory or Jackie. Only thing is, both Ivory and Jackie are baby faces, and they're both gonna say no. Or are they?
They might.
Yeah, they might. You'll have to watch Heat to find out.
How exciting.
Yeah, nobody wants that. What was I gonna say? Road Dogg doesn't have a brand yet, and Simon Diamond and C.W. Anderson are... they signed, but they didn't sign.
That's okay.
Like they
signed, but they're not available yet? Is that
yeah,
okay?
yeah. And we fill up the show with Rob Conway getting the victory in the opening match, because I don't believe in Ivory and Jackie. Rob Conway getting the opening match, cheating against Tatanka.
Over the Native American Tonto?
Yeah. Tatanka did better than Rob Conway. Okay. I learned my lesson. Stop putting Rob Conway over. That's why I didn't want him to open. Because time hasn't been good to them. This helped push their feud a little bit. Samoa Joe got worse than Martin Stone, but still had an average match for somebody who's not popular in the place we made him compete in. That's why we put him on the B show. I just said a mouthful. And here I thought America's Most Wanted and the Bashrooms were feuding. Stupid me, I know how much you hate the Bashrooms, you'd never put them in a feud.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah. And stupid me even more so, I gave him a win. God, I'm stupid.
I could have told you that.
God, you're mean. Stevie goes to find out what's wrong with Maven. And they set up a match next week on Heat. Stevie versus Maven. Maybe next week we'll be in Japan.
Oh no.
Last week was Canada, this week's England. Where the fuck are we going next week? Australia? I'd rather go to Australia, to be honest with you.
Let's go.
At least there they'll understand what we're talking about. I mean, understand how we're talking, you know.
We can go over there and find Emma.
Yeah.
We can go find Emma.
Yeah, give her a chance.
Yeah, even though she's probably like way too young.
Because I'm putting it up on YouTube, we have to stop there. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to look at. Last week when we were in Montreal and the show fell forward, it kicked off with Sean introducing his buddies, Kevin and Scott. So maybe it starts off this week with Hunter and the rest of Evolution?
Yeah, they're like offended about this whole thing, and they like talk smack about him, but they're not in the building yet, Sean and those guys.
And then we can set up a 6-man tag team match next week?
For the go home?
Yeah, I'd prefer to do it next week for the go home.
You know what we'll do? We'll like pretend like Evolution's calling them out, calling the Click guys out, and the Click guys aren't in the building yet.
Uh-huh.
And then by the time the Click guys get to the building, Evolution's already gone.
That works, and then maybe Sean can compete in the main event.
Yeah, and then Sean's in the main event, and then there's a backstage segment of them telling Bischoff, "Oh, they call us out, and they leave the building," and then Bischoff said, "All right, we'll do a 6-man tag next week."
Yeah, that works. And also, do you I just realized that we do this, and not what I was going to say. Bubba, Devon. Last week we had a sit-down interview with the Steiners. It did shit because apparently Canadians don't know English.
I don't get it.
But this week, JR is doing his sit-down with the Dudley Boys. And the reason is because I loved it when they did it in '97, and that's why I'm bringing it back.
Okay, Eric Bischoff.
Hey, if I was Eric Bischoff, I'd be listening to Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that's true. No, I mean, because Eric Bischoff had one good idea, and he just kept going to the well again with it, and again, and again, and again.
Okay, Vince Russo.
Hey, if I was Vince Russo, bro, I'd have a lot more money. Bro. On my own podcast network.
Bro.
I like Vince Russo, actually. I'm not afraid to say it.
I mean, I think he has some good ideas, but he also has to learn how to keep his mouth shut. Because all those good ideas that he has always turn to, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah, basically.
Or even, what the fuck are you saying, bro?
Yeah, that too, a little bit.
Little did you know, Eric Angle's the new commissioner of WWF Raw. I mean, WWE Raw. Yeah.
Eric Angle.
Yeah. I forgot I signed him for a contract for whatever reason. Probably make Kurt happy.
Huh? We gotta make Kurt happy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, especially since his son can't make him happy.
Who, Jason Jordan?
Oh, yeah. When was the last time Randy competed?
Jason Jordan.
I'm gonna make Randy compete against Goldust. Right after his in-ring with... Right after the in-ring, I'll make him compete, because Randy's only competed in 4 matches this year. 1 match last month. And it was against Rosie.
Huh?
So I'm gonna make him compete against Goldust.
That works.
You know what? Let's throw Booker in here too, because then Randy can push his feud with Booker. So we don't have to do an extra promo. God, we have a terrible women's division.
Yeah. The women's wrestling wasn't that good in those days.
Yeah, I could see why.
Yeah.
Let's give Trish a win. And then maybe have a face-to-face with Lita next week.
That works.
On the go home. And we'll... Oh yeah, and I forgot about Tommy's fucking Hardcore Invitational, because we always do the angle on Heat before Raw and then set it up for Raw, even though Heat's on tape delay and not actually taped.
Plays afterwards.
Yeah. I just realized how little sense us doing that makes. So...
we don't always have to make sense.
Yeah, because it's basically where... basically what we do is we put the segment on the show, and then we put the segment on the show the week after the match happened.
Yeah, exactly. No, I get that. That's awesome. We're smart.
Yeah, sure. That's what I call it. So you would agree with Martin Stone being the one who faces Tommy?
That's fine. I don't care. We already got him. Might as well use him.
And continuing the thing from last week with Al and Mick Foley?
Yeah.
Where Mick now has a part in the Invitational. Like he's Al's trying to get Mick a part of the Invitational.
Yeah, like he's trying to convince him.
Yeah. I forget what the plan is. Triple threat or do you think it should be a triple threat? Like maybe Al attacks Mick if Mick doesn't want to be a part of it, or do you think it should be Mick gets convinced?
I think after Mania we could do that maybe.
So you think it should be Tommy and Al?
I'd rather see Mick versus Tommy.
Okay. Or what we could do is have Tommy challenge Mick.
Yeah, we got Tommy call Mick out.
Yeah, we can have Tommy challenge Mick and then make Al pissed that Tommy gets him to do it and Al's been trying to convince him. Since Goldberg is leaving, you want to do Goldberg and Shawn?
You might as well get every Goldberg match we can get in.
And I mean, if you want to protect him, we could always have...
Protect Goldberg?
Well, I was gonna say we could have Jerry Lawler distract him, but it's a little weird having a babyface win by cheating.
Yeah.
So you just want to have him win clean?
You know what? Let's have it to where Shawn Michaels doesn't realize that Jerry Lawler attacked him or something.
Well, I'm gonna go believably, because I can't see Jerry Lawler attacking Goldberg.
Yeah, that's true.
Believably.
He could, like, throw water in his face or something.
True.
But then I guess Shawn would realize it.
Yeah, and that in-ring could be where, the backstage segment, rather, could be where Eric tells Shawn, if you really want to compete, I can put you against Goldberg.
Okay, yeah. You want to have Nash and Hall kind of cost Goldberg the match somehow? I guess it doesn't matter because we're not trying to build anything from here.
Well, but that's the thing. At least having Jerry do it, it's pushing their feud.
Yeah, right. It's pushing the feud.
This way we don't have to push it with an angle. Oh wait, maybe we save this match for next week because I know you said you wanted Taker to appear on Raw on the go home. Oh, how about Test versus Val Venus?
That works.
I also know you don't like Test, so you want to put over Val or you want to put over Test? Because Test is... I was going to say, Test is 28 years old and still has a possibility of being good if we want to give him a little bit of a rub. I mean, a push.
I think Test is more believable.
Yeah. Where else to go? Oh yeah. This one. So, I wasn't sure, but let's see what you think of this. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good. Ooh, Piper's Pit.
Oh, should they be unscripted?
Probably.
I'm surprised Rock didn't want to be. Or didn't instruct us to make him. So we need another match. How about some filler? No, Road Dogg's supposed to be on... Yeah, you wanted to move Road Dogg to SmackDown so he could be with Billy Gunn, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that's what we'll do after the show. Matt Hardy and Spike Dudley. Who cares who wins, because it's Matt Hardy versus Spike Dudley. And we could put this after the Tommy Dreamer match, because I know it's going to be a weak match. Alright, anything you want to add? Or...
I don't think so. I think it's good. Let me see here. They called them out. And then they set the match up there, and then Sean goes to the main event. Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty. You don't want to have the Piper's Pit close, right? You would prefer having it before the main event?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. SmackDown's also the show that always closes with an angle. Normally a brawl. So the show starts with Evolution.
Calling out the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
But to no avail.
Randy competes in his 5th match this year. And his first successful title defense of the Intercontinental title.
And this kind of marks Evolution leaving the building, right, after this match?
Uh-huh. Yep. It could be that they're celebrating Randy's first successful title defense.
I mean, good old Jarrett is down with Bubba and Devon.
Yeah, after... You know, this is probably what it would have gotten if Canadians actually knew English.
Those darn stupid Canadians. They need to learn English.
God, we're not offending a particular person. We're offending an entire country.
No, just the ones that don't know English. And if they don't know English, they can't understand what I'm saying.
True.
So technically, they're not offended.
True. It's 2017. Everybody's offended.
Exactly.
Okay, so the women's feud continues and actually is going to get above a 40, maybe a 50. And now we move to Martin Stone getting his highest angle, the highest angle of his career.
Yep.
Partially because he wasn't rated in the segment. I just rated Al Snow and Mick Foley because, well, Martin Stone would have brought down the segment. And speaking of Martin Stone...
Candlestick to the head and he's done.
Tomahawk. He got hit with the tomahawk.
What's Tomahawk?
I am at the fattest idea. I think it might be a kendo stick shot.
That's what I picture, a kendo stick shot to the head.
Yeah. And the concussion. Matt Hardy. Or should I say Matt Harvey?
Or you could say broken Matt Hardy.
Calling him Matt Harvey sounds like he's broken.
True. Where's Eric? Where's Hunter? He called me out. He called us all out. Sean, I hate to tell you, but they left. What the hell? They can't keep running. They knew we weren't even here. Tell you what, next week we'll do a 6-man tag. You get 3 against them minus the old man.
Wow. I didn't know you could throw your voice that much. Yeah. Test. And Val Venus did better than Test.
You know what? Test is the best pump handle slam in the business of all time.
Yeah. Not better than Val Venus, though. 59 to 55.
No, I'm talking about pump handle slam.
100!
Oh, damn.
What a way to kick off not just the feud, but the 2-week build up to the biggest WrestleMania.
And Roddy Piper's on-screen return after how many years?
A long time. Instead of having him... Wait. Actually about a year. Because wasn't he here last year with the Hulk Hogan Vince McMahon feud?
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Dang, The Rock hell outshined Randy Savage.
'83. Nothing like Shawn winning with a teardrop suplex.
Oh, what?
What the fuck? How good did we do? 84 increased our popularity. That's all we could ask for. Especially when fucking Rock, Randy, and Roddy Piper get the best segment.
Yeah, I know, right? 3 old timers outshine everybody.
Yeah. Oh man. I feel good that we're getting Randy a match before he retires. You know, Randy in the ring doing a dream match before he retires.
Yeah.
Because when he retires, it's going to be like, do we really want to bring him in and do it before he retires? Now I'm thinking about Hulk and what I want, what we could do with him when he comes, because he's injured now, right?
I think he's injured, yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking about what we could do with him when he comes back.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Did they already have WrestleMania 18? They did, right? Oh yeah, they already did.
Yeah, it was WrestleMania. Wasn't it WrestleMania 19 when Vince fought Hogan?
What WrestleMania are we on?
20.
Oh, okay.
So it was last year's WrestleMania.
So he's already fought Rock and he fought Vince.
Yeah. But he's never fought Shawn.
Yeah, if you want to have like flop like a fish, Shawn Michaels.
Wasn't, speaking of what you were talking about before, wasn't 2006 when he fought Randy?
Who, Piper? Or
No,
Shawn?
Hogan.
I don't know.
Because I know he fought Shawn in 2005.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he fought Shawn at 2005 SummerSlam. And then, because I think Randy fought Hogan, and then he fought Dusty. But I think he fought Dusty when he came back to Raw.
Oh, you might be right.
Because I forget when his long feud with Taker was. Oh, that might have been 2005. Yeah, that was 2005, his long feud with Taker. Either way, we got a lot we could do with people who aren't even here.
It's true.
Including Sting.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll be here soon. He's
coming for you, Hunter.
Yeah. Yep, he's coming for Hunter. And Evolution. All together. That's gonna be... I'm very excited about that feud.
So am I.
Yeah.
I am too. About that entire run, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. Well, now we're 3 shows away from the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania.
From the big one.
We got 3 shows before WrestleMania. I can't believe we're almost...
Are you counting heat and velocity?
No.
Oh, okay.
Then it would be 2 velocities and 1 heat. So 6 shows before. And I would prefer not thinking like that, so, yeah. But...
Hey man, I gotta be the bearer of bad news sometimes.
Yeah. If you want to be the bearer of bad news, say Impact Wrestling.
Ouch.
Well, it's not my fault. They have worse personality disorder than Mick Foley. So, some of the feuds are coming together. As you, the viewer, know, next week's main event, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall versus Batista, Randy Orton, and Triple H. Yes, Randy Orton is actually going to compete 2 weeks in a row.
Yay, Randy Orton.
The continuation of the Tommy Dreamer Hardcore Invitational will be in its last week next week, and his face-off with Mick Foley to set up their match at WrestleMania. Honestly, we haven't even talked about the idea of Tommy's thing continuing next week, and I just realized how good Tommy's record is since the start of the year.
Screw Tommy Dreamer.
I mean, Tommy's lost 1 match since the start of the year.
Really?
Yeah, because all we've done with him is the Hardcore Invitational.
Nice. Who did he lose to?
Saturn.
Oh, wow.
Because Saturn wouldn't put him over. Otherwise Tommy would be undefeated. I can't believe Tommy Dreamer's undefeated.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, Sandow.
I forgot that he stole Saturn's gimmick.
And next week, both Lita and Trish and the tag team champions and the Steiners will go face to face in the middle of the ring. All that leading up to WrestleMania. Sunday, week 3, WrestleMania from Madison Square Garden. No, Chris Benoit is not challenging for the world. Excuse me. For the world title. Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. Hell in a Cell. Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle. A rematch from WrestleMania 19.
What screen are you on right now? Because all I see is the recap of the show.
The recap of the show.
Oh, okay. Are you just reading this off of memory?
Yeah.
Oh, you weirdo.
Sometimes I have to be the bearer of bad news. But I'm afraid I've got some...
Bearer of bad news?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
I'm the pallbearer of bad news. Oh, yes.
Goldberg is likely done after WrestleMania.
Yep. Get over it. Goldberg's leaving. Who cares?
That means we have to put him over Jerry Lawler.
That's okay. It's only Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, but what about Jerry?
Lawler would be fine.
What about Jerry Lawler's WrestleMania moment?
Maybe he can beat him up afterwards.
If this was Memphis, yes. He'd hit him with a pile driver. I mean, I still can't believe that the Jerry Lawler...
When does Goldberg's contract expire exactly?
Well, let's find out.
Because if you want, we could just job him out after WrestleMania if he has time.
Let's find out. Because typically I don't really like having people go out not on their back. I'm particularly old school in that aspect. Oh, Daniels is going to New Japan.
Just like Raven and Goldberg.
Yeah. Oh, Rene Dupree's back. Why the hell is Bubba Dudley mad at us? Oh. I guess you're mad about,
No, don't do that. You're gonna get to everybody.
Oh. Sorry. Habit. Maybe that would have made Vince happy. He's still mad at us.
Oh, Vince is a big baby.
He is a big baby. Just like Ryback.
The big gay Ryback?
Hey, it's 2017. You can't say gay.
Oh. That's a new gimmick.
God, we're picking up... We're picking on the Canadians. Now we're picking on the gays. God, what's wrong with us?
Get emails about Alex Shelley.
He's on our short list.
Oh.
But Stinger is here. Huh. And Rene Dupree's back.
And when does Goldberg's contract end?
Hey, Rene Dupree and his status with the company is more important than when Goldberg's contract ends.
20 days. Okay. How many days is WrestleMania away?
Week and a half.
There you go. We have Goldberg for like 3 more weeks. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? The night after WrestleMania, Goldberg's going to SmackDown. And he's gonna lose to the SmackDown champion. Whoever that may be.
The night after WrestleMania, Goldberg's gonna walk outside, and he's gonna go into a limo, and the limo's gonna explode. Boom! We're gonna kill him. Fire everywhere.
Yeah, something like that.
And then it's gonna be a murder. Who murdered him?
And then we're gonna have a funeral for him, and then he goes off to New Japan.
Yeah.
We could do that.
And then we're gonna find out it was a suicide.
He killed his wife and kid also. They were at the limo too.
we should end this video before we get ourselves in trouble.
You started it.
That was my Vince impression.
And then we found out that Goldberg's wife and his son were in the limo.
God.
All that was left was a Crispin Wall action figure.
God.
Stupid Solo Snuka.
Oh yeah, you.
Oh, Sim Snuka, I mean. Make him a main eventer.
I was thinking about something, but I'm gonna say this first. If you like the video, feel free to leave a like, because as always, feedback is more than welcomed and appreciated. But if you don't want to leave a like, you can always leave a comment and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this, that you can only find right here at Wrestling Express. And maybe next time, I'll get my outro right.
Hey, you know what we should do before you go? Next week on Raw, on the Go Home Show. Is the Go Home Show next week?
Mm-hmm.
We should play a mysterious video of somebody coming, and then it'll be Sting.
Okay, we could keep that in mind for next week. And if you want to know what we do, tune in to next week's video, to next week's Raw. Not the next video, but soon.
Tune in to the next video too. It'll be SmackDown. You'll love it.
Yeah, you might. We're hit or miss with SmackDown.
Josh Matthews will be there.
Yeah, that's reason enough to watch. If you watch Impact, then you're gonna love SmackDown. Actually, Velocity, but either way.
Don't tell anybody we said that.